Daniela,
Yeah,
it's nice to meet you.
yeah,
So, all over the world, people are having problems with Candida.
yeah,
And some people know they have Candida, some people don't know they have Candida.
yeah,
It's not easy to make a diagnosis,
right,
and it's not easy for the treatment.
right.
So for everybody that's listening, what is Candida?
Candida, it's a very common yeast. It's very stubborn. It's also a fungus and it's also a yeast, so it has the abilities of a fungus, it has the abilities of a yeast, and it's very difficult to detect. So if somebody with certain problems, he goes to a doctor and he makes usual examinations. Usually every tests are okay. So the doctor says, you are fine, your tests came back great. So probably it's in your head.
And tell me, what problems do people experience when they have Candida? What kind of symptoms? What kind of diseases?
Yeah, there are very similar symptoms. First of all, it's bloating. They feel bloated. They have a lot of gas. They are tired. They have no energy. They get up in the morning very, very tired. All the digestive system, it's not working well. They are eating and they are tired and they feel weak. They may be itching all over the body. There may be fungus on the nails. A lot of hair loss, losing their hair. The tongue is coated, you say, with the white, not very pleasant stuff. Women have a lot of problems with fertility and also vaginal infections. And vaginal infections is very common all over the world, and the doctors are treating it very symptomatic, and it doesn't work. Because of this, the vaginal yeast always returns.
Why does Candida grow in the body? Where does it grow and why does it grow?
Look, you're a doctor. You know that every disease needs a certain condition. So if the condition is given, the Candida can grow like every other disease too. So the condition for Candida is a very bad diet based on carbs, like sugar and flour and all this junk food. Another condition is antibiotics. Antibiotics, it destroys the bad bacteria, but antibiotics, it's not good. They don't divide between bad and good. So they destroy also the good bacteria. So the Candida can spread.
And there's also good fungus in the intestine, right? Like Saccharomyces boulardii.
Yeah. Most of the fungus that I'm talking about, the Candida, it's pathogenic. Like Candida albicans, Candida glabrata, parapsilosis, cruce, and blah, blah, blah. This is a Candida kind of fungus. It's pathogenic. It does not do any good. So there is a theory that to have fungus in your digestive tract is normal. It's not normal. It's not a part of the flora. It's a big mistake to think like this.
So people that eat a bad diet, what percentage of those people do you think are walking around with Candida?
It's not only the bad diet, it's also the chemical stuff that's in the water, that's in the air, that's in the food. It's also the stress. The digestive system and stress, it's a problem for itself. And also hormones like how you say, the anti-baby pill.
Yeah.
And all kinds of nicotine and caffeine and all this together. I would say that at least 60% of the people are walking around with Candida yeast infection. I had a laboratory in Bicom in a hospital for 20 years. So it was a conventional laboratory. And I could check my patients before the treatment and after the treatment. And also lots of people from all over Israel, they sent their samples to our laboratory. And we made a statistic. It was about 37% tested negative. All the rest was positive, and all of them had more or less the same symptoms. And we are after medical tests, and everything came out perfectly, and nobody understand why they are tired, why they're in a bad mood, and all kind of symptoms.
And these days, how do you make the diagnosis?
Yeah, I'm working with a medical device. It's called Bicom, biocommunication. It's working on...
Is it that device over there?
Yes. It's working with frequencies, electromagnetic vibrations. It's very developed. It's
like the Rife machine? The cousin.
Yeah. It's a German development. Scientists and doctors developed it 40 or 50 years ago. It's a wow. It's a crazy machine. It's really, for me, this is the medicine of the future. I can check in a few minutes all the functions of all the organs, of all the basic functions, and let's say I find that the large intestine is not balanced, so I can check what is the reason for this
imbalance.
Yeah. So I can connect to this device. I have ampoules, of all kinds of viruses, bacteria, fungus, heavy metals, food, like gluten, lactose, blah 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 blah. So I can make really a wonderful diagnosis. For example, people come to me, and it hurts here and hurts there, and several times I found that they have tumors. And I sent them to make MRI, you say?
Yeah.
And they found tumors. So it's a fantastic machine, but you have to know how to...
So you don't send samples to the laboratory to grow the fungus?
We don't have laboratories in Israel to grow fungus, because if you ask here 5 doctors about Candida yeast infection, so one will tell you everybody has it, it's very normal. The other one will say it doesn't exist. It's an inventment, how to say? Invention of the naturopaths. The third will say no, but only women have it in the vagina, in the vagina. The fourth would say it's a problem, but only with people that have AIDS or cancer. Yeah. So there is actually not a lot of knowledge.
So, Daniela, once somebody comes to you with symptoms, you connect them to the machine, and it tells you that they have Candida.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I wish I had a hocus pocus, a pill and everything would be okay. But because the person with the Candida created the conditions to get it, so we have to reverse the conditions and also to repair the harm. So it's antifungal diet. It took me a long time to find the right diet, because in the beginning I thought, wow, the Candida is growing and thriving on sugar, so I will eliminate all the sugars, including carrots and tomatoes and blah blah blah. It was awful. So slowly I found the right diet. It's a good diet.
What's the right diet?
It's a book I wrote. So what's the right diet? But people have to eliminate really white sugar, brown sugar, everything what's connected to sugar, like honey sugar. And white flour. The best diet is gluten-free. Gluten-free diet. It works the best.
What about dairy?
Dairy is not recommended. It's full of hormones. It's not the dairy we knew once. And also I saw that women with with this vaginal discharge, it's because of the dairy. They stop diary. Usually, this problem gets better.
Even with Candida.
Even with Candida, but it's combined treatment. So it's the antifungus diet. It's very strong formulas.
Alcohol?
No, you should not drink alcohol.
Coffee?
People are addicted to everything. That they came to me and they cry, no coffee, no sugar, no pizza. So okay, one coffee once a day, okay. But without milk, no.
Best no coffee.
No coffee, because it's acid.
So no coffee,
acidic.
no dairy, no sugar, no gluten, no alcohol.
Yeah.
It's the clean diet.
Probably. I read your book. I liked it. I have it here. 2 books actually. Yeah. They need certain formulas of antifungal herbs. It's very tricky, you know. I'm working with this for over 30 years. I have a real relationship with the Candida. She knows me, I know her. So a lot of mistakes I see by treating the fungus, that people do not recognize the level of the Candida. You know, they give antifungal treatment, but it's not effective enough.
So when you're talking about antifungal, you're talking about fluconazole?
No.
What are you talking about?
No, I have a Candida line. It took me also years to develop the right combination of herbs, antifungal herbs and anti-inflammational herbs.
Can you name a few?
It's like comifora, it's Juglans, it's GSE, it's allium, garlic, it's berberis. It's a lot of antifungal herbs. Also, I had this laboratory, so I could check before and after the treatment, and I saw it worked, it didn't work, so I was all the time changing until I developed really a formula. It's lovely, it works, and it's a liver cleanse, a strong probiotic, and then you should know that there are certain factors that can delay the improvement. If the adrenals are too weakened, so the body cannot really react to this kind of treatment. So I'm also directing a treatment to the adrenal glands. This is my
Also with
because I have this Bicom.
Also with herbs?
Yeah, of course.
Ashwagandha?
Yeah, of course. I can.
Turmeric?
Yeah. And also I learned iridologia, this,
Iridology.
Yeah. So when I see that there is a problem with the nerve system, there is too much stress or anxiety or whatever, also the body will not react the way I would like him. So I'm also entering into the soul, and I'm asking Traumot, and all that. If I see there is a lot of anxiety and stress, I have also formulas for this, to calm the body down, to reduce the cortisol, so to make the conditions that the body will start to heal itself. And after 30 years, I can tell you that the really people that go by the book, they can get rid of it between 2 and 3 months. And this is, wow.
And get rid of it?
Get rid of it. And now
then,
ask what will be afterwards.
Yeah, and then you have to continue with the good diet. Otherwise, it comes back, right?
Yes and no. I have a certain diet for the healing process. And afterwards, it's the way of life. Or chaim, how you say it?
Light of life.
Yeah, it's a diet after the treatment. It's more possibilities, but they have a certain frame. They should not leave it. And people, when they make my treatment, they make a kind of inner process. And when they came back after 2 or 3 months, they tell me, listen, where I have been, I'm never going back again. They by themselves, they tell me, no, I will stick to this diet. So they are very happy when I tell them, okay, you can now eat all the fruit and and we are adding.
Where can people find out about your work? Do you have a book? Do you have a website?
Yeah, I'm working on a new website. I have a website in Hebrew, and I should write a book, because there is nothing like real life experience. For example, in the 30 years I'm working with this, we witnessed hundreds, I'm really not exaggerating, hundreds of women during the treatment or immediately after the treatment got pregnant after years that they were trying with IVF and nothing worked, and suddenly when the body was cleaned, they got pregnant, and also women after 45 years. It's really exciting.
Without coming to your clinic, which is, by the way, it's in Haifa, it's a little far away for a lot of people, what practical advice can you tell people that they can start doing?
Listen, I have patients from all over the world through Zoom, but usually they speak Hebrew. They find me in my website, but I have patients from Europe, from the United States. So I ask them to send me their blood tests and whatever, and then through Zoom I'm making the diagnosis.
And what about the herbs? You can send them to?
Yeah, we are sending it. Yeah, we're sending it. Yeah.
Is it a lot of herbs when one gets into the treatment?
It's oregano, it's oregano oil, it's the Candida capsules, it's the liver for the liver, it's the probiotic. No, it's not too much, and there are two liquid formulas, because after 1 month I give another boost to the treatment, because the Candida can
the spores.
It adapt to the
and so this is one of the mistakes that people make. The treatment is not strong enough, so in the beginning they feel good, and then
boom,
because the Candida adapted to the treatment. So right from the beginning you have to give a strong treatment to avoid this failure.
And to make a consultation with you in Hebrew.
Yeah.
Or in English, because you speak well English.
Yeah.
You can
how do people find you? Is there a website?
Yeah, there is a website, but it's in Hebrew. But they can enter in YouTube Daniela Shefi, and they will get my number.
Okay.
Or also through Facebook, Daniela Shefi.
Shefi, Shefi.
Right.
Daniela Shefi.
Yeah.
All right. I'm here in Haifa with Daniela Shefi, the Candida Whisperer. And Candida has been a big problem for so many people, sometimes throughout their lifetime, and they can't get rid of it. So I am very excited to learn a little bit more. Maybe she'll hook me up to her machine.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, I will.
Thank you, Daniela.
You're welcome. Nice meeting you. It's not antifungal, but it's I add it to the treatment because it's why? It reduces bloating. It gives a boost to the adrenals. It calms down the nervous system. There is also plants to reduce the craving for the carbs. And
what does it have?
Vitania, Filipendula, Electrococcus, Gymnema, Bacopa, Astragalus, you know?
Combina.
Yeah, so they immediately feel better.
Amazing. Hold on. So now Daniela is gonna hook me up to the miracle machine.
Yeah, I will make my hocus pocus. Please put your foot here. I do not need to
make a foot. There's a plate.
Okay, now this you take in your left hand. You know what's a meridian? Meridian, right?
Meridian, yes.
This is actually what I'm going to check. You're not afraid of needles, right?
No.
I won't hurt.
What's the treatment?
It's not a treatment, it's a test.
Oh, it's a test. Oh man, you have a lot of Candida, Alex.
I have like a barometer from 0 to 100. 0 is dead, okay? 50, it's the most balanced it can be. If it's lower, so there is a problem developing or there is already a problem. If it's more, so it's a inflammation, allergic, some kind of blockage.
It's around 50.
Yeah, it should be. זה הרקמה חיבורית, this is the connective tissues.
Am I going to live?
Listen, I have to take him to my mother to eat schnitzel now. We're not going to hospital, Daniela, now. My mother is going to kill me if I take him to hospital now.
No, this is right, this is nice. This is not bad at all. You're keeping a good diet?
Yeah, I have a great diet.
This is the meridian of the prostata, and it's great. I had a patient, he came because he had a problem in his knee. And when I checked, I saw that the point of the prostata was very low. So I asked him what is happening to the prostata, and he got angry. I came because of my knee, leave my prostata alone. And so I made him crazy, but I see there might be a problem. Please do me a favor, get a test. And he was so angry, he went to get a test to prove that I do not know what I'm doing. And they found a real cancer growth.
You saved his life.
Yeah.
Was he still angry afterwards?
No, he came with a big envelope and he said, I'm sorry, but you saved my life.
What did the envelope have?
The lager. Deutsche Mark.
Yeah.
Shekelinos.
So to make the right diagnosis, we have to know what is happening to the whole body, not only what is happening to this little part of the body. It's not very wise to think that nothing is connected, that every part of the body is autonomic for himself and there is no connection. So I'm checking the whole body to know what's going on in this person. This is the small intestine. This is your heart. What is going on with your heart?
Is there a problem?
There is a certain weakness.
Wow.
A certain weakness, yeah.
And this is true because I had an accident and it broke one of my heart valves, and I have aortic insufficiency, valve insufficiency,
there is
which is making my heart a little weak.
Yeah.
Wow, it works.
It works. She nailed it.
Nice, Daniela.
Daniela, I'm so happy that the trip
You
was
are happy
successful.
that he has a heart
No.
problem?
No.
I'm joking.
That you are not fake.
That, because there's so many, we went to so many, and then we come and then,
Also, there is an adrenal weakness. You should take care of your adrenals. I don't know what's the reason yet. Maybe it's your lifestyle, maybe that, I don't know.
We have another sister in the tribe, Bunyeko.
This is like Scientology for the cells.
still don't understand what it's like. You get a vibration, she sends a vibration to the body and it's bounce back.
This is the large intestine. You have to do your cleaning stuff.
Okay. Fair enough.
That's it. That's
Heart.
it. Heart.
Large intestine.
The digestive tract. I would do overall. You have to take care of your adrenals. Now the question is if your lifestyle is too stressful.
It's been a little bit off lately because I moved countries and.
Can I see your eyes?
Yes, darling.
Open it. This is a very analytical brain. Very, very straight, very analytical. כן. הוא צופה כזה,
He's an observer.
You're an observer. You're an observer.
Yeah, he is.
True.
Yeah.
What else can you see? Am I gonna find a girlfriend?
If you also can see the girlfriend,
you have to be more romantic. You have to be more playful. You have to be
listen.
more. Yeah,
I want to be a friend of Daniela.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
Of course. You have a very developed brain, but you have, women love brains, but they also love putzi mutzi,
But the problem is I've been hurt, so it shut down a little bit.
So you need a homeopathic treatment to get over it and to open up.
I'm over it now, but
yeah.
Only now it's starting to open.
Good.
Good. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So listen. Now I will make another test to show you what this machine can. Return your foot. I can, for example, take now.
Mercury.
Why mercury? I can take it. Why?
Let's see if I have mercury toxicity.
I hate to touch it even. Let's say this is Candida cruzi, but I have aflatoxin, Candida glabrata.
So you also can test for mold, right?
Yeah.
And it's similar in a way similar to Candida, right?
Yeah. The effect is similar. Give me your hand. Now I can connect these ampoules of Candida to the machine. What this machine is doing, it's taking the
vibration.
Yeah, the vibrations, the electromagnetic field, and it's transferring it to you through this cable. So I can see if it's reacting and if it's a kind of afra, if it disturbs the function of your You've got a yeast infection in your intestines, sir.
I do.
Yes, you do. You should probably you should experience a little bloating. Maybe there is you start to gain weight a little bit. Maybe you're looking for stuff.
All this is from the machine because of the machine. The machine gives you this information. With this,
okay,
with
I'm the master of this machine.
Can you tell that I had a Coca-Cola like an hour ago?
No, I can't. No,
but just for my curiosity, this you only את מסתכלת על הרוח הזה ולפי המספר את יודעת?
כן. לפני זה היה 40. עכשיו what I did, I connected this and it makes some kind of reversion. כמו, איך אומרים לנטרל?
It neutralizes.
It neutralizes for a moment the effect of the Candida. So if the Candida is here, and it neutralizes the effect so this must improve, and it improved.
Let's see the mercury.
Where do you want me to test it? On the heart, on the adrenals, on the intestine?
Well,
let's see.
Mercury is everywhere.
Okay, so let's. Do you have feelings with mercury?
No.
So where's the mercury coming from?
Fish.
You are eating a lot of fish?
Yes.
You're reacting to mercury. It's crazy. Don't eat fish.
Stop the fish.
I had a patient, she came to me to check because her bones were breaking all the time. She got a little drach and her bones broke. So I checked and I found that her body is full of aluminium. Aluminium? So I asked her, lady, what are you doing? Are you eating aluminium? So she told me she's working in a factory. They're producing frames from aluminium, and all the floor is covered with like dust of aluminium. So she went for a biopsy in her bones, and they found they are full of aluminium.
Wow.
And she got a big,
compensation.
Yeah.
How big?
She didn't tell me. Probably,
wow, this is amazing, Daniela. How much is this machine?
120,000 shekel. It must be about maybe $30,000, $40,000. I got a new one. I bought a new one. It has to come this month, I hope, from Germany.
It's like buying a car.
Yeah, it's like buying a car, but with a car you can kill people, and this saves people, so that's the difference.
And this is a German machine.
This is a German
What's
machine.
it called?
Bicom.
Bicom.
Bicom. It's from biocommunication.
Bicom.
Actually, what I'm doing, I'm entering into this communication net of the body, and I see where the informations are not balanced. It's not only a diagnostic stuff; it's also for treatments.
And where do you learn about this machine and how to use it?
We had representative.
Representative.
Yeah, and he taught us 30 years ago, and then he died. And that's it.
And they're still making the machine.
Yeah, but this is from Germany. The man who sold them, he was living here. He was a healer too. So somebody who wants to buy this.
So you don't have any doubt that this is giving you accurate information, and you can prove it because you help a lot of people with the machine.
I have always doubts. I'm always doubting myself. I don't allow myself to be 100% sure. Not in this stuff. In other stuff, yes, but not.
But you believe this?
Yes, I learned to believe it.
It's proven it to you.
I had a patient 2 months ago, 3 months ago. He came. He was exhausted. He was depressed. He was wow. And they told him, all your tests are okay. You're okay. Go to the psychiatrist. He got medicine.
Antidepressants.
His condition worsened. He all tests again. Now everything is okay. You need a double amount of pills. And then he came here, and after 1 minute, seeing his results, I told his wife, you are going now to his doctor, and you force him with a pistol on his head to make your husband an MRI. I have not a good feeling. And they found a tumor in his brain.
From this?
Yes.
Wow. If
I
could touch you, I would give you a high five.
It's not only this machine. You have to have some kind of
of course.
You know,
it helps you.
an interpretation. What
yes. Yeah. It's not the machine. It's how you use it.
And also
how
the
you
insight that
understand.
you have, the experience.
Obvious.
With your, again, I would recommend take care of your adrenals. You have to have a more balanced life, not to make omes,
Not to put pressure on.
not to put a lot not to overwork your heart. because there is a little bit. It's not dangerous. It's okay. Okay, but keep it
I'm
like
gonna have
this.
surgery
Okay.
in October and change the valve.
Okay, בהצלחה. It will be okay because
Baruch
all
Hashem.
the rest, it's you're strong.
Yes.
You're strong, so you will do it. It's no, I don't have a doubt. But clean your intestine before this.
Yes.
Bring yourself to.
I have been very naughty, Daniela. I've been moved countries and then I traveled, and there was a lot of
Balagan.
balagan, and I love a little bit of balagan. You know? Thank you. Here is the entrance of Daniela's office, and it says, "I am God, your healer." Yes.